But so we're going to make our final predictions here.
Okay, we need to. And I'm going to get them all wrong.
I'll probably get a lot wrong. You know, Eric and I did final predictions for Captain America Brave New World, and I did poorly.
Every time we do our predictions before the movies come out, I hate it because I only get one right. I know. And I will be honest, though, I get that one crazy one right.
Okay, let's make some predictions of cameos. Let's start with like a random cameo in the movie. Now, this would be like your most logical cameo. Okay. Like something we would expect to see in this movie. It makes sense. It tracks. I'm not surprised when this character shows up.
It's Wilson Fisk.
Wilson Fisk?
I think it's Wilson Fisk and Vanessa.
Oh, that's good.
It's got to be Wilson Fisk. You're in New York.
Yes.
While everything's happening, and love it or leave it.
Not just a name cameo. You're saying Vincent D'Onofrio shows up in the movie. Okay.
Yeah. I think when he said I can't be in the movies was just
I do think that was
he threw that out there, and he's getting smart about it. He's getting very smart about it. He's saying things that like,
because he's always saying he's always been talking stuff.
He's always talking and throwing us off. So I'm like, nah, he's gonna show up, and if it's not him, it definitely will be Vanessa. They're still rich. Like Val is very rich, and so it makes sense that she's one of the rich people in New York that doesn't disagree with what he's doing. And why would she want to be in a cage? She probably already knows that these rich people are in a cage.
I've got a swordsman in a cage. I want to show him to you.
She's like, yeah, he's just a boy playing with his toys.
Val, I brought you this fruit basket to honor the opening of this beautiful building you're working on.
I'm not trying to be this person. You know damn well Val was Fisk's type. And she did not give him a time of day.
She was like, you're too dumb for me.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I'm tired of your monologuing. I'm here to get.
No, Val was first, and then he went, it's not working, and then found tall-ass Vanessa.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, Val. I'm going to have to break up. And Val's like, I broke up with you months ago. Stop texting me, dude.
Leave me alone.
Gross.
Stop it.
Gross.
But no, I think it's got to be Fisk and...
I like that. That's a great prediction.
Who do you think?
I think it's something simple like... I would love it if Harrison Ford cameos in this movie somehow. Like they cut
From
to the raft. Or like she goes to visit him on the raft. I don't know. Some sort of weird transition of power thing. I don't know. That's wild though. I don't think they could get Harrison. He's a maniac.
That'd be funny.
It's probably some. I don't want to say Wong. That's too easy.
Think of it. It's still like New York. So I feel like it has to be someone New York. It's not Tom Holland, unfortunately.
It would be weird to have. It would be
a fun post-credit scene though.
Yeah. It would be weird to have like Sam Wilson show up. I think just because like.
Well, Bucky showed up in his movie to be like, hey, true. I'm here to help you. I would not be surprised to see Sam Wilson be like on a phone call or something, be like, you got this? And he's like, yeah, I can do this, and spills that hot dog sauce on himself.
I think, Sam Wilson or like Mark Ruffalo. Is that weird?
I just think it's due time.
Yeah.
It's due time to bring him back.
Not Hulk, though, but he's just Mark Ruffalo. But that seems weird also.
Yeah.
Doesn't really
Especially
because
he's on Sakaar?
We don't know where he is.
Yeah. Technically,
could like a Miss Marvel show up or something like that? It's New York. I'm trying to think who's like in the area.
Yeah. And again, it's like the area, but they're like in the richer part of the area. And it seems like so sudden what he's doing that they're already there. So it's probably not Miss Marvel who's in Jersey and still has to take a train or a bus or a car to get to you.
Could I say Rachel Weisz, like Melina, shows up? Alexi's...
I mean, you can say anyone.
I think Melina. I'll say Melina.
With Sam Wilson, with the pig or without the pig?
No, with riding the pig. The pig is now 10 times as big. She's fed it Pym particles and she's riding it like a horse.
Alexi. Wasn't that the pig's name? Was Alexi?
Yeah, she named it Alexi. I rewatched like that scene because I love when Yelena's like, this is real to me. It was real to me. And Melina's like, that's the whole scene is messed up. When she like stops that pig from breaking, it is.
Yeah, she like turns it off.
All right, let's make a wild card cameo. Okay, this is like
Emma Stone.
As who?
You said wild card.
Okay. As herself? As actress Emma Stone?
As actress Emma Stone. I'm gonna keep going.
I think this would be wild, but I think Scarlett Johansson showing up as Black Widow in the void.
What? Oh,
you know what I mean? And I think that would blow my mind because that would be like super secret. They really kept it under wraps. I think that would be wild.
And I would understand that. Oh, first off, they can shoot that on a soundstage. Right.
Yes.
And also, if going into the void is like you seeing, you have to also confront yourself. And that's probably why Sentry or Bob can't disconnect or whatever, what have you, what's in the void. It would make sense that hers is like Natasha.
Yeah. Because they had their moment in Black Widow, but like in the timeline that all takes place before Natasha's sacrifice, I think it would be really impactful. And it's not bringing her back from the dead. It is in the void.
It would be
it's just
like
the two of them.
And honestly, it sucks, but like that's all Yelena really needs.
Yeah.
It's just that conversation with her sister.
And that'll help her get out of the void, I think. It'll give her the power to get out.
Yeah, for her sister to be like, you can do that's a good cameo.
I think it'd be wild.
That's a good cameo.
I think it'd be wild.
I'm gonna, you know what my cameo is gonna be?
What?
It's gonna be Doctor Strange and Clea.
Oh, I like that.
Mine's Doctor Strange and Clea. Mine's Doctor Strange and Clea. And to be fair, unfortunately, it has to come at a post-credit scene, but like we're bringing them back.
Well,
we get it.
Well, that's my next prediction. Post-credit scene.
Okay.
We know there's 2 post-credit scenes in this movie. I heard, traditionally there's like a funny one and then like a really serious one. There's been tweets online. The social embargo has been lifted for this movie. Like we said, a lot of people have seen it. A handful of people have seen it. And some people have been saying like very impactful, post-credit scene, best post-credit scene in the MCU, like that kind of stuff. I've heard it's like got a lot of meat to it. It's not short. It's got a little bit of scene work to it. So what do you think this post-credit scene is? Do you think it's something involving Doctor Strange and like the Dark Dimension or something like that?
I think it's preparing for Doomsday, and it will be like Doctor Strange. I like the idea that Doctor Strange is the British are coming. The British are coming.
He's Paul Revere.
He's Paul Revere.
He's
I like
British.
him being the one that gives you the warning. He looks a lot different, clearly, but he would be the one that's like, I know the outcome.
Okay.
Also because like in the comics it was a lot of like it was Strange, Molecule Man, and Tony Stark. Oh, not Tony Stark. Doctor Doom. Oh my God, he's got me. He's got me. It was a lot of them originally. I think I read that comic so long ago, but it was a lot of them and Reed. And I was like, oh yeah, you need Doctor Strange, and I need Doctor Strange to be the one to be like, we're done.
Right.
There's no turning back. So I want to believe the real one is Doctor Strange introducing like Doomsday, or just saying the word Doomsday.
The 616 away.
Of like a worse thing that's coming. I think the funny one is absolutely just going to be the Red Guardian. And instead of having like a limo service, he owns like a catering company.
Oh, okay. He's like back on the street, basically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's not like, look, he saves the day every now and then. It's like him in What If you watch the last season of What If, where he's now a gym teacher in a high school, but he's still Red Guardian.
Yeah. I think the post-credit scene will be, some sort of warning about like what's coming with Doomsday. I wonder if it's like the Fantastic Four or just Reed Richards, just like Pedro Pascal, like kind of setting up the next movie in an interesting way, which is what they used to do a lot in the MCU, like this would be the next movie and here's a scene from it. I don't think it'll be a scene from the next movie, but I think it'll be the Fantastic Four either reaching out through some sort of communication or like, weird time door open or the blue door opens and it's like Pedro Pascal.
I like that a lot because we do know that from the trailer he's like, I was the one that sent out that communication. I was like, what if you sent that communication to everybody? And they're like, what the hell is that?